Welcome to this edition of Your High School Sports. It is the playoff edition. What is this? It's Halloween edition of that too. So we are coming to you from Severe Bar Studios. We are powered by Krispy Kreme Donuts on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge and their new location on Highway 66 here in Sevierville. So hey, Mr. Mime is here. Chris Blevins is here. You see what I'm wearing? It is a Halloween treat. So you Yankees can't beat nobody. Y'all didn't win. Chris got his Halloween costume. He said he wears it
every day, baby.
Wear it every day.
Every day.
So, it's like this, I love this time of the year. It's playoff time.
Big
playoff time. It's the time when all the teams, you went through spring practice, you went through summer workouts, you went through the season. Now it's time to play for the gold ball.
And it feels like we were just talking about week one just the other day.
Yeah.
Just like this.
It was like, when you get to this point of the season changes. It gets a little bit cold outside.
Fall football.
Oh, it's football time. It's football time. But what we're going to do, we're going to skip a few things this week. Buddy's Barbecue is always a sponsor from around the nation, across the region. But we're going to kind of skip that because we got a lot of playoffs brackets to go through. We'll go through Class 1A through Class 6A. We'll kick things off, Chris, with Class 1A, to begin with Class 1A. And we only do the top part of the bracket, folks. We only do our region, which is East Tennessee, covers Knoxville, Blount County, covers all of Tri-Cities. So the main thing, when we get down closer into the semifinal rounds, then we'll go to West Tennessee.
Yep.
So I'm going to let you kick it off first.
Well, we're going to have Cloudon and Midway going to hit it off there, the first of the playoffs here. I mean, Cloudon's coming to 8-2, Midway at 7-3. If you don't know a lot about Midway, they're always in the playoffs. I know you know that, Mr. Mime, right? They give us tough. They're tough. And Cloudon's always right there, so I'm giving the edge to Cloudon on that. Do you guys disagree with that one?
I'm good with Cloudon because I think Cloudon, they're seeded number one. They're coming in at 8-2. They're usually a good powerhouse. And plus, Midway's got to travel.
And Cloudon's at home. I was going to say that. That's a big
Midway's got to
advantage.
travel.
Yeah.
You know how important it is, Chris, in the playoffs to be at home?
Yeah.
That first round,
That's why the season matters so much. You get that home
Yes.
playoff spot, playing at home in front of your home fans at playoff time. Big advantage.
All right, Coalfield and Jellicoe. 6-4 Jellicoe. Coalfield going up against Jellicoe 1-9. I'll take Coalfield.
I'll take Coalfield. You never know what's going to happen in the playoffs. Records don't mean anything when you get the time of the year, but I'll take Coalfield too.
Oliver Springs, Hancock County. 8-2 Oliver Springs, Hancock County 3-7. I'll take Oliver Springs. What do you think?
Hancock County at home.
Hancock County at home. All right. Greenback gets a bye, and remember, folks, Greenback is number 10 in our poll.
I think they're going to go far.
I think they will too. They get a bye, so we'll skip on down to Whitwell and Clay County.
Well, Whitwell's had a great season, 10-0. We also got Clay County at 5-5, so it's half and half. So can you do that? 5, 10, 0.
He's taking Whitfield. He's taking Whitwell. All right. Joe Myers and Lookout Valley.
I don't know too much about these teams, so I'm not going to act like I do, but their records are really similar. First round of the playoffs, who you got?
I'm going to take Lookout Valley.
I'm going the other way.
All right.
Joe Burns.
All right. Monterey and South Pittsburgh.
Mom, you got any things about that?
He knows who's going to win. He's
not sure.
He's not sure? I'll take South Pittsburgh.
South Pittsburgh, I'll take him too.
And Sail Creek and Gordonsville wrap out the top of the bracket.
Again, some of these teams we're going to talk about every week, so I don't know a lot of details on them. But obviously they've had a good season, and the home team who's got an advantage, I'll take Gordonsville at home.
All right. Now, we get into Class 2A. South Green and Wartburg Central.
I think that's going to be a really big game. I think with South Green being at home, we've seen them play all year. They've had a great season, kind of coming out from a couple bad seasons. I'm taking South Green at home.
Oneida and Happy Valley.
This also is going to be a close game. Oneida has had a wonderful season. They've lost 3 tight games this year. Happy Valley is always in the playoff hunt. Oneida is at home,
There you go. That's the only reason.
but I'm taking Happy Valley.
Taking Happy Valley. All right. Rockwood and Hampton. And I'm going to take Hampton over Rockwood in that first game.
And I like Hampton again. Another home team is going into that game, but Rockwood is not going to be a pushover. I always have to be one of those teams in the fourth quarter. It's got the ball last.
Okay.
Probably be a close game there.
I think you're right. Sullivan North and Meigs County. Meigs County is 10-0. Sullivan North 5-5. I gotta go with the home team.
I'm going Meigs County. Meigs County is going to blow them out.
Chattanooga Tyner will be at home with their 9-1 record versus East Robertson County. They're 5-5.
These are all games. If you haven't been out to watch any football this year, these are the games you need to go watch here before we get deep in the playoffs. Because some of these teams are what we're going to talk about a lot as we get deeper in there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to take
Home team.
take the home team. I'll take time.
He's taking home team. All right. Westmoreland 7-3 against Polk County 6-4. Polk County, that's kind of a crazy one right there.
Yeah.
Westmoreland 7-3, and you got Polk County hosting the first round of playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I think Polk County and Westmoreland toss up again. I'll take Polk County.
Bledsoe County and Watertown. Watertown 10-0. Bledsoe County 3-7.
Watertown.
Watertown. Same here. Watertown. Class 3A, and then we're going to take a break. Johnson County, 9-1 from up in North Central Tennessee, East Tennessee. GP, Gatlinburg Pittman.
Well, I'll tell you what, GP has got a high-powered offense. I know me and the mom here got to watch it a little bit this year in live in person. They have got the team to put, they've got the horses to put out there on the field against Johnson County. I know it's a home against Johnson County. I'm going to go on a limb. GP.
You give it to GP. All right. You know something?
Running backs and throwing to the field. They have to be able to, it's going to be a high-scoring game.
I'd like to go with GP, but I'm going to go Johnson County home team. Austin East, Chucky Dope. Austin East played a real good Alcoa team last week.
Yeah.
And really
hung in there a little bit.
Hung in there a little bit against Alcoa, so I'm going to take
That's why I'm taking Austin East. You read my mind there.
Kingston and Unicoi County, another Upper East Tennessee team, 8-2. Kingston 4-6. Unicoi County
at home, big time.
Claiborne County 2-8. Alcoa, go score on, jump on.
Alcoa, baby.
Let's jump on over
Ride
that.
the golden ball.
You know, they should have. I hate to say it, they should just had a bye. Red Bank, which is another good team. Who played for Red Bank?
Oh gosh, what's his name?
You got to know. Joe Riggs.
Oh, did he?
He came from Red Banks.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you ain't having Red Bank play, we talked about him for every year we've been on this show.
Yes.
They're a big team. So Red Bank.
Red Bank over Smith County. All right. So Sequatchie County versus Chattanooga Brainerd.
Home team.
Home team. Sequatchie County.
Yeah.
York Institute over Signal Mountain. That'll be a good.
That'll be a good one. I mean, Signal Mountain's at home, but I'll take York.
I think so too. I think I'm gonna take York too. And then Loudon plays Upperman. Upperman 10-0 home team. Loudon 3-7.
Upperman.
All right. Well, you've heard the first three: Class A, Class 2A, and Class 3A right here in your high school sports. When we come back, we're gonna talk about some big boys, cause 4 or 5.
And what team's going to get the mind to talk? Do you know what team it's going to be?
I'd say be Betsy.
Stick with us.
I'd say be Betsy. We'll be right back here on your high school sports Halloween playoff edition.
Claiborne's Express Shine Car Wash. You don't want to drive around in a dirty, dirty car. You gotta get it washed, gotta get it washed. Want to show the whole world how fine you are. Go on and get it washed, time to get it washed. Take your foot off the gas and enjoy the ride. See the soap suds fly in the colorful neon light. For a clean, clean, clean like you've never ever seen. Claiborne's Express Shine Car Wash.
Welcome back to your high school sports playoff Halloween edition. Chris Blevins, the Mime, and Roddy Woods. I'm your host, and we're coming to you from our studios right here in Sevier County. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. All right. This is Chris, Class 4A.
This is where it starts.
This
with the big
is
boys in
the
here.
big boys on the block. This is where the tail of the tape starts.
This sure
You
does.
got defending champion
Greenville
Green Devils taking on East Hamilton. You got to take Green.
Oh, easy Greenville.
Okay. Chattanooga Central 5-5. Sullivan South. I'll take South.
I'll take South.
Howard versus Elizabeth. And Chattanooga Howard got to make that long journey up to Elizabeth.
I'm taking Elizabethton, but I'll tell you why I want to see them more. I want to see the rematch eventually of the Greenville Green Devils
And Elizabeth?
and Elizabethton Cyclones here in the quarterfinals, and I want to see it. And if that happens, me and the mime might be headed out to the field there and check that out there.
You might see the mime out there. Okay. Union County and Anderson County. Let me tell you something. At Media Days,
Yeah.
you remember what Anderson County, what they said they had some bulletin board material on?
Here it is.
Here it is. It's time to put up, or I won't say it, but
Hey.
put it up.
I'll take Anderson County and that quarterback all day.
I do too.
long.
You and me both. Stone Mountain and Marshall County.
I normally would take Marshall County, but they've had a tough season this year, and they're not playing at home in the first round. So I think Stone Memorial's got a little edge, but Marshall County's been in the playoffs a lot.
You got
so
that right,
you
yes.
better watch out. But I'm taking Stone Memorial.
All right. Tullahoma and Livingston Academy.
Well,
You got to take the home
home
team.
team again. Until we see what happens going into it, take the home team.
Nicholsville and Macon County.
Gosh, another toss-up game.
I'm gonna take Nolensville.
And I'll take Macon just because they're at home, but it's going to be a close one. Flip
Okay.
a coin, man. Flip a coin.
Flip a coin. Okay. The mime's got us going. And we'll round things off with DeKalb County and Maplewood. Maplewood is home. Always a big physical team out of Nashville. Maplewood, I'll take Maplewood.
Take Maplewood for sure.
All right. Well, we're going to take a break here on Your High School Sports, pay some bills, because we are powered by Krispy Kreme Donuts, right, Mime? Krispy Kreme Donuts on the Parkway and their new location on Highway 66. When we come back, we're going to talk about Class 5A and Class 6A to get things started. We'll be right back.
Get the right services you need from a name you can trust at Crescent Center Drugs. Whether it's hormone replacement therapy or if you need to update your immunizations for flu, pneumonia, or shingles, Crescent Center Drugs has a professional and friendly staff, always ready to take care of you. That's why for many years, Crescent Center Drugs has been your good neighbor pharmacy. Right now, getting your medicine is fast and easy when you sign up for the IVR system. It's simple. Once your prescription is filled, your box is scanned, and you instantly receive a phone call or text for pickup. Visit Crescent Center Drugs inside the Crescent Shopping Center.
Welcome back to this playoff edition of Your High School Sports. On the line with us now is our correspondent and Hilltopper, voice of the Hilltoppers, Mr. Bart Lyons. Bart, I just want to congratulate you first thing for you guys finishing second and getting a home game. Talk about the Science Hill Hilltoppers.
Absolutely. Who would have thought we'd have finished number 2 in the conference and was going to be able to host the first round of a playoff game. Of course, we got a very good Bradley Central coming in to Cabot Templeton Stadium, and we took them on last year down at their place. They got the best of them, so we're looking for a little revenge this year.
Oh, I don't blame you. You know, there's a lot of teams from the Northeast this year. You got Crockett, you got Boone, you got Elizabeth, you got Greenville, you got your Hilltoppers. You know, you've got some 1A teams. You know, you set that up for us. Set the playoff bracket from the Northeast up for us.
Absolutely. Other than us in 6A, you know, 5A is loaded with teams from this area. Number 1, undefeated David Crockett Pioneers. They'll host Knox Halls. And what can you say about the job Coach Hayden Shanley's doing with the Pioneers? They're loaded. They're dialed in. And I'm telling you, I looked at the bracket today. They may be able to make a run to the semifinals. So there may be a lot of football ahead of them. But I'm sure Coach Shanley's going to coach those guys up and remind them we're going to take one game at a time. So they should be a team that goes deep for playoffs. Number 2, Daniel Boone. Trailblazers led by Choo Choo Charlie Cole.
That's DJ Reddick's man.
Hey, he's a train, man. Choo Choo Charlie is. They're on Knox Gibbs at home. And then our good friend Coach Mike Mays, the Tennessee High Vikings, they're going to go on the road to South Doyle and try to let down the Knoxville area. Now, you talk about 4A, East Hamilton's coming to Greenville. Southern South is going to Chattanooga Central. And Reggie White's old high school, the Chattanooga Hustling Tigers of Howard High School, they'll be running in Elizabethton, and they should be easy wins for both Greenville and Elizabethton in 4A. 3A, we got Gumberg Pittman coming to visit Johnson County. Chucky Doe's going to Austin East, and Kingston's coming to Unicoi County. 2A, South Greenville hosts Wartburg Central. Happy Valley goes on the road to Oneida. Rockwood comes to Hampton, and Sullivan North goes to Meigs County. Now, in Class 1A, Midway will make their way up to Rome Mountain to take on Coach Lunsford's Cloudland Highlanders. So a lot of teams in the playoffs this year should be interesting couple weeks for this playoff matchup to unfold.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot here. I'm going to put the guys on the spot in the show. How many gold balls do you expect to get in East Tennessee? Now, I'm talking about full gold balls now. I'm talking about Knoxville, Tri-Cities. Give me a number.
I think Greenville's definitely a shoe-in. I think that Alcoa should win theirs. I think Fulton should be in the mix right there along with Greenville. And I think Maryville has a pretty good chance to bring home another gold ball as well.
So you say 5.
I would say 4 or 5. But I'm telling you, I looked at the bracket today, and I'm impressed with David Crockett and the pass that they got. If they can just play Pioneer football and play the way they've played this year, they should go all the way to the semifinals.
All right. Well, since we don't have a player of the week, Bart, I'm gonna put you on the spot once again, and give me. I know you're a Hilltopper fan, but you got Bradley Central coming in. Tell me what you guys got to do to win.
Oh, listen, that's a very good Bradley Central team, and like I said, we owe them a little payback from last year. We went down there last year. We thought that we had a better team. It was a 2 versus 3 matchup, and we just got to go out and execute and let the playmakers make plays and run the ball behind that big physical offensive line we got.
All right. Well, Bart, what's that magic saying?
Hey, guys, as always, go Toppers.
Well, Coach, I know we're out of time, but you guys are our game of the week. Science Hill Hilltoppers taking on the Greenville Green Devils. That's going to be an exciting one, so I hope everyone gets a chance to come out and see you guys play. Coach, thanks for taking a little bit of time to be on Your High School Sports.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you.
All right, good luck to you.
Get the right services you need from a name you can trust at Crescent Center Drugs. Whether it's hormone replacement therapy or if you need to update your immunizations for flu, pneumonia, or shingles, Crescent Center Drugs has a professional and friendly staff, always ready to take care of you. That's why for many years, Crescent Center Drugs has been your good neighbor pharmacy. Right now, getting your medicine is fast and easy when you sign up for the IVR system. It's simple. Once your prescription is filled, your box is scanned, and you instantly receive a phone call or text for pickup. Visit Crescent Center Drugs inside the Crescent Shopping Center.
Welcome back to Your High School Sports Halloween edition and first round of the TSSAA playoffs. Remember, fans, if you're going out to see a playoff game, games start at 7 p.m., not 7:30. All playoff games start at 7. So, Chris, let's get back into it. This 5A. There is a lot of teams in this 5A.
We talk about all the time.
That we talk about, like you said, all the time. Plus, there is some very good teams in this bracket. Kicking off things with Davy Crockett and Knox Halls.
And Davy Crockett, 10-0. I tell you what, that would be fun to beat Davy Crockett.
It will be.
Come watch that first game. I'm taking Davy Crockett by a big margin.
I'm taking Crockett as well. South Doyle is going to host Tennessee High. Both have a 7-3 identical records, but there's something about Clark Duncan's South Doyle Chiefs. They just turn it up a notch in the playoffs.
I've circled Tennessee High on here, so I'm not going to waver, but I see what you're saying about South Doyle, but I'm taking Tennessee High.
All right. And York, before I get there, I'll get there in a second. Gibbs is going to travel up to Daniel Boone and the Mines man, Charlie Cole. Just big Charlie Cole. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think it's too much for Gibbs.
Yeah, I got to think of Daniel Boone, baby. Home again. I think Crockett and Daniel Boone, same level right there. At home, big playoff games. Hadn't been this way in a long time. I'll tell you what, it's going to be an awesome.
It's going to be an awesome game.
Awesome game.
Now, I was getting ready to set this game up. York Cobb County.
I mean, Cobb County, I've not really fell off the bandwagon, but I ain't really on the bandwagon. But at the same time, they're going to go play the playoffs.
Yeah, they're in the
against a
playoffs.
big Knox Central team. I don't know. I mean, these lights on me right now are a little bit bright. I think the Cobb County might feel how bright those lights are
I
too a
think
little
you're
bit. And I think Knox Central's going to have a victory, but I think Cobb County's going to learn a lot and watch out for next year.
Well, you got to look at Coach Rosner. Coach Rosner's team, he's only been there a short time, but his teams get better
And better.
and better and better at the end of the season.
Yeah, and that's what you got to have. You got to keep on getting better, and you work on it. And maybe here in the offseason there, they can start from kind of did this year from the beginning and
Yeah.
roll with it a little bit. They had a couple close games. I mean, they'd have beat Crockett earlier. They got
The
close.
Tennessee High.
Yeah,
Tennessee
Tennessee High. Yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
that would have been a big game changer. In the
Yes,
season. But they
it
still
would.
made it to the playoffs. They still got a good chance. But home team, big lights, close, but
Central.
not sure. Take Central.
And one other thing to Coach Reisner, congratulations on the region championship for Central. First year region champs. Fulton and Lenore City, that's that other big name team in that bracket.
Yep.
Knox Fulton, you cannot count Knox Fulton out.
I'm taking Fulton in this one.
I'm taking Fulton too.
This is
And-
the time they show up, though, a lot of times.
Yes,
Playoff time.
That's when they show up. Knox Catholic versus Knox West. That should be an interesting game.
It is.
A very interesting game.
Catholic at home.
Yes, Catholic at home. But West, with Lamar Brown, ex-Morristown West coach, Lamar, he's one of them kind of coaches too. Kind of
Twerk it a little
Yeah.
bit, work out that game plan,
Yeah.
set it up.
that.
I take Catholic.
Yeah, I'm taking Catholic too. taking Catholic.
He
Ray
can,
County.
he can pull it out though. Now he does what you're talking about. He does
He
scheme
always
and he
does.
will change something. He's not afraid to change mid-season playoffs. Might see something totally different from Knox.
And Coach Matthews Catholic, they will be, the Fighting Irish should be ready. Coach
Oh, they will.
Matthews will have them ready. All right, Ray County, Oak Ridge. This is a team, I'm telling you. The Mime and I have talked about this.
Well, let's get the mime to talk. Is the mime going to
The
talk about it?
Mime says that Oak Ridge is one of them teams that you best not go to sleep on.
Oh, I guarantee you. And I think Ray County's got a big task with Oak Ridge. I mean, to be 8-2, it's almost like Oak Ridge just kind of just flew under the
Yeah.
radar. Like we just haven't really talked about it. Maybe this is some bullet board material for them, and they start
Yes.
squeezing back up
Yes.
on there. And then that would be a big old game come quarterfinals against Fulton if they were to make it that
Well-
far. And then you never know what could happen.
You never know. Clinton 4-6, Saudi Daisy 5-4. I'm gonna give the edge a little bit to Clinton,
I'll take Clinton too.
and then so that sets up that top of the bracket. But
Yeah.
let's go back quick over this.
Yeah.
You look what you got in there, Chris. You got Oak Ridge, you got Knox West, Catholic, Fulton, Central,
Daniel Boone, Tennessee High,
and Crockett.
all of them, South Dole, Cobb County. I mean, all these teams are all in here.
You're all, Bart said something in his interview. He says that Crockett could actually make it to the semifinals.
I can see it.
I could
can
too.
see it. I can see it
I
happening.
can see it too,
And
because-
then if they make it to the semifinals, that means they would have beaten a Tennessee, probably a good Tennessee High team if Tennessee High beats South Dole. And then if they get to the semifinals of that means they beat a Knox Central or
Or-
a DB again, maybe a rematch.
Yeah,
So
could be.
that'd be a big game.
Could be a big game. All right, let's get into the meat and the potatoes of the TSSAA playoffs. 6A. Farragut showed up last week against Hardin Valley, and when I talked to Coach last week, Coach Courtney said he tells his team they play playoffs every week.
Oh yeah, every week. They work on it every single week.
Every single week. So Farragut, Cleveland,
Very good.
Farragut, Udawal, and Happy Valley, and no Hardin Valley.
Hardin
excuse
Valley.
me. I think I'm gonna take Coach Jones's team on the road. I'm gonna take Hardin Valley.
Then I'm going to go. I have Hardin Valley Circle, but I'm going to go with Udawal
Udawal. All right.
Udawal?
Udawal.
at home.
Okay.
See what happens. I picked against them before, and it hurt me in the past. So.
Bradley Central and Science Hill. Bart says that Science Hill is going to run downhill on Bradley Central. He said he's going to get behind that big line. They're just going to just go forward.
I want to believe Bart. I want to really think about that, but I'm going to go Bradley Central just because I think Science Hill may have had a season where they just haven't got able to get over the hump.
Okay.
And if they don't run downhill, Bradley Central, good season record, able to finish games. I think I'm going to take Bradley Central.
And the game
On the road, though, they got to travel. It's
See,
a
that's
long
the-
road up there, up to the Hilltoppers.
from Bradley Central, from Cleveland all the way to up there, it's a long way.
Long
but
way.
you have to give a shout out to Bearden, okay? They were sitting, just getting ready to win the region championship
Oh, yeah.
and get beat by Hardin Valley. Now you go, then you go on the road to first.
Maryville. But here's what you got to think if you're Bearden. Maryville's not 10-0 like they normally are. They have a loss, which means somebody figured it out, which we all know who that was, right?
Come
Who was it?
drinking in this Alcoa.
They figured it out in
Tornadoes
Alcoa.
did.
So Bearden's going to sit down and look at the blueprint. Maryville can be beaten, but I'm taking Maryville at home. They know what they're doing, but Bearden has a good chance if they really want to get in there. But now, get into that bracket again. I mean, you got to think Science Hill does beat Bradley Central.
Yeah.
Then they got to go and play Maryville.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh.
What a test it's going to be.
I love it. I love it. Now, these are some of the teams that we do cover during the season. Oakland, the team that Maryville beat.
Yes.
They beat Maryville. They're 9-1. They play Rossville. I'm gonna go with Oakland. I'm going with Oakland.
Oakland at home.
Yeah.
I mean, very well tested. Had test. That's one thing about some of these mid Tennessee teams. They play a lot of good competition
Yes.
all year long. When they get to this point, some of these teams, it could just be. I'm not saying anything. It's no disrespect to Rossview, but it could just be getting started. Getting started.
You're right.
for the
You're right.
playoffs here.
All right, Lebanon and Blackman. Blackman is 9-1. Lebanon 8-2. It's gonna be some good, like you just said, good games down
Yeah.
in the central part, Middle Tennessee. The games, and like you said, Chris, they beat each other up.
They do all season long, and that's why, again, this game here is going to be a good one because these two teams have had a great seasons. Blackman, again, is always in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They take people to the college level every single year, and I'm sure
6
they'll do this year.
D1 prospects.
So I'm taking Blackman, but I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a paper. I got Blackman in a little circle around Lebanon, but I'll take Blackman.
All right, I'm gonna take Blackman too. Cookville and Mount Juliet. Mount Juliet's 10-0.
They're at
Cookville
home.
5-1.
They're at home,
Mount Juliet. So that sets the brackets for East Tennessee into Middle Tennessee and Northeast in Tennessee. But I tell you what, the playoffs are just getting started, guys.
Super started.
First round of the playoffs start this Friday night, 7 p.m. Be out.
Well, let's ask the mom one more question. He's at the top. Maybe he does.
Listen.
fingers. How many gold balls are coming back home to
Jesus.
East Tennessee there, Mom? Oh, you can pick out some magic numbers. He's got the ball. He's turned it to gold. He's looking for maybe a 3, a 2, a 1, a 3.
The mom says 3.
3 gold balls coming home to East Tennessee. Maybe even 4, I
What
think.
do you got?
I'm going to stick with 3.
I'm gonna go 4. I'm gonna go 4 because you got
I
to.
don't think Fulton will make it through.
I think Fulton, Greenville, Maryville, Alcoa. That would be 5 then.
It could be 4 and missing out on the 5th one. It could be, but I think Fulton won't get it, and I don't think the other.
You don't think Greenback?
I don't know. If you go back to that division there and look at Greenback there, they got a hard road. I'm not trying to see where it was at here again. I'm sorry.
They get a bye in the first round.
They do. That's what scares me. There it is, Greenback right here. So they're going to have to go in and beat a Cloudon team if they go that far. I think they'll get that far. I mean, look on down the bracket here, coming out of the bottom.
Anybody?
Let me make sure. You got Huntington 10-0. You got some big teams. Cornersville 10-0. I think they can do it, but I think that's not where you miss out on that 4th.
So we miss out on that ball.
Yep.
All right. If you'd like to make a prediction, we will be giving away some kind of fantastic prize if you match us and you go to yourhighschoolsports.com and let us know how many balls you pick. And then what we will do at the end of when playoffs is over and they crown the state champions, we will go in and we will pull out if it's 3 balls, 2 balls, 4 balls, and we're going to give you a fantastic prize.
Awesome.
We're going to give you something. So make sure you go into yourhighschoolsports.com right now and vote for how many gold balls you're going to get. are they going to bring back to East Tennessee this year? All right. The mime, is he? He's going to say something.
He's back.
You guys don't know who I am. They don't even know who I am. They're calling me a mime. I'm a Jabberwocky.
A Jabberwocky.
It's a dancer.
I'm a dancer.
It's a dancer.
Do mime. For Chris Reddick, for Chris Blevins, I'm Roddy Woods, and we'll see you next week in round 2 of the TSSAA playoffs right here on Your High School Sports.